It wasn't a press release. It wasn't a scheduled event. It wasn't even an official teaser from HYBE. It was just a picture. One single moment captured, one glimpse of Jimin's hair glowing blonde, and the entire world stopped. The photo appeared in early September 2025, circulating quietly at first before spreading like wildfire across social media platforms. Within minutes, it had become the #1 trending topic worldwide. For casual onlookers, it might have seemed like nothing more than a change of style. After all, K-pop idols change their hair colors often. But for ARMY, the dedicated global fandom of BTS, this was different. Every detail about BTS matters. Every change, every gesture, every silence, they all tell a story. And this story began with Jimin, the man who could break the internet without even saying a word. Blonde Jimin wasn't just a hairstyle. It was a declaration, a sign, a clue that something much bigger was on the horizon. September 2025 is not just any month. It marks a critical turning point in BTS's career. After 3 long years of military service, after endless waiting and countless fan theories, BTS is finally preparing to stand together again as 7. The timing of Jimin's transformation could not be ignored. Just weeks earlier, reports surfaced that BTS would be heading back to the United States to record a brand new album and film a music video. The group had already confirmed their plans for a 2026 comeback, complete with a new album and world tour. So when Jimin suddenly appeared with blonde hair, fans immediately connected the dots. Why blonde? Why now? Was this the opening shot of the comeback campaign? Was Jimin chosen as the first silent teaser, a spark to ignite ARMY's anticipation before official announcements dropped? In the world of BTS, timing is never an accident. This isn't the first time Jimin has gone blonde, and every time he has, history has followed. Fans still remember the ethereal visuals of Jimin during the Blood, Sweat, and Tears era in 2016. His platinum blonde hair added to the angelic, almost otherworldly concept that defined one of BTS's most legendary songs. In 2018, Jimin once again turned blonde during BTS's DNA and Butter eras, setting the internet ablaze and cementing himself as a true fashion and trend icon. Each time Jimin became blonde, it marked a turning point, a shift, a new chapter in BTS's story. And fans couldn't help but believe that this new blonde transformation carried the same weight. It wasn't just about beauty, though fans agreed Jimin looks breathtaking. It was about symbolism, a sign of rebirth, renewal, and a fresh start. The internet wasn't ready. On X, formerly Twitter, hashtags exploded within minutes. Hashtag blonde Jimin, hashtag Jimin Rubio, hashtag blonde Jimin is back. Millions of tweets flooded in. Memes, edits, theories, emotional confessions, everything you can imagine was there. One fan tweeted, "When Jimin goes blonde, you know BTS is about to change history again." Another posted, "This isn't just hair. This is a whole era announcement disguised as a style change." Even fans who had drifted away during BTS's hiatus returned, pulled back into the chaos by one look at blonde Jimin. For many, it felt like déjà vu. The same energy, the same electricity that always preceded BTS's biggest moments. If there's one thing fans know about HYBE, it's this: silence always means strategy. The company gave no statement. No denial, no confirmation, no official photos, nothing. And in BTS's world, that silence is deafening. Because every time HYBE stays quiet, it only fuels speculation. Fans are left to analyze, debate, and theorize endlessly. And that speculation becomes the engine of hype. It's a strategy that has worked time and time again. And once again, it seems to be working with Jimin's blonde transformation. Theories began pouring in. Some fans argued that Jimin's blonde hair symbolized the concept of BTS's new album. They linked it to ideas of purity, light, and rebirth, themes that BTS has explored in past eras, but never fully embraced. Others speculated that the look was tied to a secret photo shoot already in progress. If BTS was heading to the US for music video filming, perhaps Jimin's blonde look was already part of that project. There were even theories connecting the blonde transformation to recent personal controversies. Some armies suggested that Jimin was reclaiming the narrative by changing his image, reminding the world that he is not defined by rumors, but by his artistry. Whatever the reason, fans agreed on one thing. Jimin's blonde hair was not random. It meant something.
By now, it feels undeniable. Jimin's blonde look is the first teaser of BTS's future. Industry insiders have already confirmed that BTS will be recording new songs and filming videos abroad. Could Jimin's look be the aesthetic direction of the group's comeback? Bright, bold, and universally appealing, designed to reintroduce BTS to the world after years of silence? If so, then ARMY may have just received their first official teaser without even realizing it. For fans, this wasn't just hype. It was emotional. After years of waiting through enlistment, years of silence and uncertainty, seeing Jimin transform again felt like a promise. It was proof that BTS was truly on their way back. Some fans admitted they cried when they saw the photos. Others described it as a light in the darkness. For many, blonde Jimin wasn't just about visuals, it was about hope. The hope that BTS would return stronger than ever. It didn't take long for global media to pick up the story. Fashion outlets praised Jimin's look as trend-defining. Entertainment publications called it the most powerful hairstyle in music. Analysts pointed out how incredible it is that a simple hair transformation could generate more buzz than many artists' official comebacks. That is the level of influence BTS holds, and Jimin, with his angelic yet powerful presence, embodies that influence completely. Now, the world waits. HYBE remains silent. BTS prepares in the shadows. Jimin continues to be the spark that keeps the fire alive. But one truth is undeniable. This is only the beginning. Blonde Jimin has set the stage, and anticipation for BTS's comeback in 2026 has never been higher. Whether this was a personal choice or a calculated move, history shows that when Jimin changes his look, the world follows. And this time, it might just be the prelude to the biggest comeback in music history. The world has always known Jimin as more than just a singer or dancer. He is an image maker, a trendsetter, a silent storyteller. Whenever Jimin changes his look, the impact is global. Fashion houses study his choices. Stylists across Asia and beyond scramble to replicate the style. Fans dye their own hair blonde within hours, posting photos online with captions like, "Inspired by Jimin." But this time, it feels even bigger. Jimin's blonde hair is not just an aesthetic choice, it feels like a cultural reset, something that marks the transition from BTS's military hiatus era into their long-awaited rebirth as a complete group again. In a world where trends rise and fall in seconds, Jimin remains timeless. One photo from him can change the mood of millions. And with blonde hair, he isn't just a member of BTS, he is the face of anticipation. For ARMY, blonde Jimin isn't just about the present, it's about memory. The moment fans saw his new look, timelines filled with old clips and photos. 2016 Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 2017 DNA, 2021 Butter. Each era remembered, each hairstyle resurrected. There's something hauntingly nostalgic about it. Fans recalled the exact moment they first fell for blonde Jimin. Some remember the Wings tour when his hair glowed under stage lights. Others remember the way he smiled shyly during DNA promotions, golden locks framing his face. It feels like a bridge between past and present, a reminder of how far BTS has come and how much more they're about to achieve. Blonde Jimin is not just a look, it is history reborn. Why hasn't HYBE said anything yet? In traditional media cycles, an image like this would be followed by an official press release within hours. But BTS has never been traditional. Their silence is deliberate. Every second of silence fuels speculation. Every unanswered question grows louder. The fandom becomes the marketing team, spreading theories, edits, and discussions faster than any advertisement could ever. It's the perfect storm: suspense, mystery, and curiosity. HYBE knows this. They've used it before, and now they're using it again, with Jimin as the center of it all. Behind the scenes, industry insiders have already begun to talk. Some claim that Jimin's blonde transformation is tied to a concept photo shoot already completed in Seoul. Others whisper that BTS has booked multiple studios in Los Angeles for September, not only to record, but to film something massive. Jimin always goes blonde before global promotions, one unnamed source reportedly told Korean media. If that's true, then this hairstyle is more than just personal. It's professional, strategic, a visual weapon preparing for BTS's global comeback campaign. And if insiders are correct, fans may see official confirmation very soon.